What's up, guys? Today's story is a real good one. I wanted to save it, but fuck it. I'm gonna tell it now. The story is about the time my friend blasted porn in the woods. It all starts in the summer. We first have to go 1 month back during the last month of freshman year. One of my friends was going to a campsite for a week. He wanted to bring some friends, and he invited me and a couple other friends. Now we can get started. Alright, on the last day of school, my friend, let's call him Nathan. Now, one thing you have to know about Nathan, he does not give one single fuck. And Nathan and I go to our friend's house because the next morning we would be going to the campsite. By the way, that night we did something crazy. We sleep at that friend's house, let's call him Jake. And the next morning, the other two friends join us in the car, and we go off to the campsite. I didn't notice, but Jack told us that his parents had gotten a house for them and a camping ground close to the house. So all my friends and I were going to be alone in a camping ground, and then the parents would sleep in the house close by. And all my friends and I got super excited because, we could do whatever we wanted. We get to the camping site and set up camp. We put up all the tents, and that took a long time because we were dumb little shits and we had no clue how to do it. So that went well. The first night goes well, and nothing out of the ordinary happens. We all were pretty tired because we traveled and played football all day. So we fall asleep quickly. But when the second night hit, that's when shit hit the fan. Nathan and Jack wanted to stay up all night, and I wanted to stay up until midnight or so, but the other two wanted to go to sleep. When the other two went to bed, Jack and Nathan warned them and said the first one that falls asleep gets it. Now, I thought that they were just harmless warnings, that they wouldn't do anything. Boy, was I wrong. They did something crazy. The other two, you know what? I'm just gonna keep calling them the other two friends, other than Nathan and Jack. The other two, because I'm lazy. Anyways, the other two ignored it and said that they were gonna hit the hay. Now, when the other two were in their tent, Jack and Nathan and I were just talking. Nathan stands up and we ask him what he was doing. He turns around and shushes us. He even put his hand in front of his mouth. We were like, okay, I don't know what he's doing, but it doesn't matter. He comes back with his speaker, so I thought, oh nice, we can listen to some music as loud as we want, because we were in the middle of a campground with no one around. It was amazing, this campsite. This campsite was just a giant piece of land. The campgrounds were separated by big chunks of forest, so I thought that he was going to put on some music. All of a sudden, I heard these super loud moans coming out of his speaker, and then it stops. Before I could say anything, Nathan stands up and goes over to the tent where the other two were sleeping, or almost asleep, and he puts his speaker right behind their tent. And we were following him, so Nathan backs up until he was standing next to us, and then I start to hear even louder moans coming out of that thing. And it was so loud, I think he put it on the loudest setting on his speaker. And Jake and I just started hysterically laughing, because that is not something that you hear or see every day. And because we're teenagers, anything remotely related to intercourse is hilarious. But I'm getting off topic. We were just laughing so hard. It was so funny. My friend didn't turn it off. Let it play for a good 30 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds. Enough time for one of the other two friends to come out of the tent and take the speaker and threaten to break it. But Nathan turned it off. He went back to his tent and we followed shortly after. Moral of the story, if I have to say it, is don't blast porn sounds or moaning sounds or anything like that super loud right next to a person who's trying to sleep. I mean, it was funny, but it's just disrespectful. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.